September 15, 2025. Tune in on Asphere's Cafe as we are going to seamless transition next. And once again, I'm Angelo Flores, and this is Cool News Axis. Cool News at 6. And up next is Asphere's Cafe. Good night.
Hello, hello. Tapi, oke. Bagus. Pas. Bagus. Pas.
All right, a fellow, good evening and welcome to Asphere's Cafe. Today is Monday, September 15, 2025, and yes, we are back with yet another episode of the cafe. So, before we start, how are you, Dream Car? And to everyone out there, how are you, Dream Car?
Nothing much more. But yes, I am still doing some of my research for a while. But yeah, so I did first the half of the research. But anyways, I have ano na yan? Sa wala mo niya. Anyways, nothing much more. But well, I am busy for the midterms and expecting Jaguars, of course, of something to expect, of course, on Jaguars. But yes, nothing much more. But back to Asparagus.
Okay, thank you very much, Dreamcar. And now we will start our cafe with a lawsuit, or rather, suing companies. Whoops! And this time it's related to AI. Oh boy! So, our first one for today, Pence. Okay, Media Corporation is suing Google over AI overviews. Uh-oh. So, we're going to turn my screen share on so we can talk about this and why why it's a big deal for Google. Okay, so you can see right here, it's loading. There it is, my screen share. It's up right now. Okay, so yep, we begin with a company suing Google, a big tech company that is Google, and yes, Penske Media Corporation. So yep, and that is the parent company of Rolling Stone. So why are they doing this? Well, Penske Media Corporation says AI summaries are driving down traffic and revenue, threatening its business. So, Penske Media Corporation, the publisher of Rolling Stone and The Hollywood Reporter, has become the first major American media company to sue Google over its AI summaries. The company claims that the AI overviews that often appear at the top of search results lead users with little reason to click through to the source, herding traffic and illegally benefiting from the work of its reporters. While Penske Media is the biggest name to take on Google over its AI overviews, it's not their first. Online education company Chegg sued Google in February of this year, as did a group of independent publishers in Europe. The News Media Alliance has also spoken out about the feature, calling it the definition of theft and seeking action from the DOJ. Google spokesperson Joseph Castaneda defended these summaries to the Wall Street Journal, saying, with AI overviews, people find search more helpful and use it more. But Penske and other publishers say there is little reason to follow the links provided in search results, and as a result, they have seen significant drops in traffic and revenue. Penske claims in the suit that revenue from affiliate links is down by over one-third this year, and it attributes that directly to a drop in traffic from Google. The company also claims it's in a tough situation. It can either block Google from indexing its content, essentially removing itself from all search results, which would further devastate its business, or it can continue to provide training material to Google for its AI, adding fuel to a fire that threatens PMC's or Penske Corporation's entire publishing business. The complaint states, according to the Wall Street Journal. Well, this is of course just the latest battle between AI companies and the creators of the content they harvest. And Encyclopedia Britannica and Merriam-Webster recently sued Perplexity, as did News Corp last year, which we will get into that later. Meanwhile, Microsoft and OpenAI have found themselves in the crosshairs of the New York Times, the New York Daily News, the Chicago Tribune, and others. Google might also have a tougher time defending itself now that it's been forced to admit that the open web is already in rapid decline as it faces multiple antitrust complaints. So, well, what do we know, alright? A company has been sued, has sued Google for its AI overviews, threatening their business. And oh man, it really looks like that it's not getting much of its attention, unlike last time, thanks to its definite useful feature from Google, where you just have to read a summary and then you can just call it a day. You don't have to go to the source. Well, this company is not too happy with that. So Dreamcar, what do you think about this? What do you say? What's your reaction?
Apparently, when it comes to AI overviews, the term here on how Penske Media sued that company is based on the based on the AI interviews. It's not very accurate, and the reason is that's something related here also to the AI summaries. And the rest of it is getting sued because of its revenue and the AI traffic as well. So Penske Media sued Google because of how Google usually has their AI summary and their overview, and that's becoming a real threat for some companies to getting their downfall in the shares and their revenue. So, well, for your Rolling Stones, of course, that is a big oof, and to Google as well.
Very well said. Very, very well said. Well, you know, Dreamcar, it's not only Google getting sued, but Perplexity is also getting sued by the dictionary companies, which we will get into that after the break. Oh boy, oh boy.
Wow,
Look at that, Dreamcar. Left and right. Left and right are getting sued. Left and right. Bro.
2 for 2, no way. Google gets a little bit off.
Yeah, Google getting sued for AI overviews, and now Perplexity is getting sued for copying your definitions. Oh no! I mean, this is the world where we're living in right now, huh? And yeah, I guess the companies are really too happy. But again, we will get into that in depth more when we return here on Asphere's Cafe. It is now 6:39.
This episode of Asphere's Cafe is brought to you by Del Sound, Asphere's Aircon, Dream Cars Pizza, Capinol Coffee, Melody Mart, and Sheraton Seed Plus. We will return after this word. 6:39.
This program was brought to you by Dell Sound, dedicated in providing the best karaoke players in the Philippines and catering to the Filipinos' love for music. Dell Sound, sing with confidence. Asphere's Aircon, tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza, we make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FVS Manufacturing Corporation. Shenatron Synplus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP. Celebrating 10 years. Together since 2015. And Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience.
Trust. It's a bond that is nurtured for years, from generation to generation. At Asphere, our greatest accomplishment is earning the trust of millions of satisfied users in the Philippines alone, making life cool and comfortable for over 100 years now.
Street side make it look easy.
Asphere, the air conditioning expert.
Make it look
Tried,
easy.
tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza. 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi.
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FVS Manufacturing Corporation.
I've been enjoying karaoke since when I was a kid. I was really amazed that XTSP is really evolving since the very beginning. And now, here I am today, endorsing the future of karaoke. Prisma SD, sleek and modern system. High quality multimedia console, over 45,000 songs to choose from. It has everything. You can have your TV and convert it into a smart TV. Additionally, you can connect it to a keypad as well. It really functions like an Android with its Android-based system. Prisma SD is my go-to preference than any other brands elsewhere.
We reimagine karaoke with Shenatron Synplus for 10 years. Together since 2015.
Shenatron Synplus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP. Celebrating 10 years. Together since 2015.
New, ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming feelings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium feelings na suwag magpapasaya ng samyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Bikin, meron na tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming feelings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience.
Salark Square is now officially open, featuring a fresh and modern new look inside the mall. Come and explore a wide variety of products, all available at an incredible 50% off for a limited time. Don't miss out on this exciting grand opening offer, available only here at Salark Square.
See you at the square, Salark Square. Great buys all the time, Salark Square.
Salark Square, great buys all the time. Located at Doña Julia Vargas Road, Ortigas City, near SM Megamall.
This will be friends.
refreshing. My little soda pop.
Soda Pop is back and better than ever. Our products now come with free sizes. Small with 39 pesos, medium with 59 pesos, and the new large with 79 pesos. Our branch in Taguig opens every day from 3 p.m. to 10 p.m. Soda Pop is now also accepting deliveries too. For more information, you can check us out on our Facebook page. So what are you waiting for? Pop the party with flavor with Soda Pop, where every sip is a celebration.
My little soda pop.
Soda Pop, now with flavors of strawberry, blueberry, green apple, raspberry, and more. Starting at 39 pesos. Soda Pop, pop the party with flavor, where every sip is a celebration. There's a name that stays in mind. Oh, what's this? Can you feel it racing with the time? Legendary fit, the legendary style. Rowards cheese. As time moves on, the nation's on. Rowards cheese, a legend on its own.
Roab's Jeans, a legend on its own. Now available in all leading department stores nationwide.
H-E-R-R-Y. Good ingredients are hard to find.
Whoa. I'm gonna have to stop you there, Aya. Because good ingredients are now easy to find. With a Sunrise Beam online app, you can order from your nearest Sunrise Mall with more than 50 plus stores available and get it delivered right in front of your doorstep. Order your goods from Joy A Supermarket, Joy A Department Store, Melody Mart, PVC Drug, and more. Download the Sunrise Beam online app now and take advantage of convenience.
Kabisado niya ang lunas. Sabihin lang ang nararamdaman dahil ang kanilang panggagamot kalokong-patik ang paraan.
Pag pinapasok niya, ihi siya agad eh.
Bayot galing.
Bayot galing.
Samahan si Dr. Grass at Geometric sa kanilang natural na pagiging healthy ng katawan, puso, isip at pananaw sa mga bagay-bagay. Tuwing Sabado, alas 9:30 ng umaga sa Hello Pilipinas at alas 3 hanggang alas 4 ng hapon. Pag gusto ng bayot, gagaling. Bayot galing.
Bayot galing.
Be kind to your body, kalamang.
Bayot galing way lang tayo.
Sa DZEX 1026 AM. Anytime, every time, anywhere. Sigs.
And it's Cafe.
Alright, welcome back to Asphere's Cafe. It is now 6:48 p.m. as we will continue covering another company getting sued. Well, this time it's Perplexity where they're getting sued for copying the definitions. Why is that? Well, Dreamcard will be reading it for me. So, while I get into that, well, actually that will be later, but for now, we will be talking about the NVIDIA and OpenAI chiefs on the UK state visit for a large artificial intelligence infrastructure deal. So, Dreamcard, this is gonna be where you will be reading the article coming from Windows Central. So let's get into that right now. Dreamcard, take it away.
According here from Windows Central, it was just yesterday that they announced here that they're Major US AI investments in which NVIDIA and OpenAI will have their stake business as billion-dollar AI infrastructure plans take shape. According here, US President Donald Trump is about to do something none of these predecessors have, which is their second full state visit to the UK. Usually, the president in the second term of office meets with the monarch, but doesn't get a second full state visit. So, for this time, he will be accompanied by two of the biggest faces in AI, in which OpenAI CEO Sam Altman and NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang. According here to the Financial Times, that they have claimed that the two are accompanying President Trump to another large AI infrastructure deal. So the deal is set to support a number of data center projects in the UK, which is another deal developing sovereign AI, in which sovereign AI for another of the US allies. So that means that they claim that the two CEOs will announce the deal during the Trump state visit. So the deal was, of course, will be OpenAI. OpenAI will supply the technology and the hardware. Yeah, the UK will supply the energy required, and it will, in which, of course, it's going to get vice versa. The energy is most of the most expensive in the world, in which, according here to Windows Central, that one reason I'm trying to use my gaming PC with an RTX 5090 a lot less. And for the expectations of their deal will be not finalized or not yet reported by Financial Times. So it's still unknown. But of course, same with the US as well. So that's coming here from sent here. Add-on here. Add-on here that the UK government, of course, has openly announced their investment in AI plans. And of course, so according here to OpenAI, that the only company that could provide was the software. But Microsoft may be looking towards a future where it is less reliant on the tech behind ChatGPT for its own AI ambitions. It makes total sense that organizations around the world will be looking to OpenAI. Meanwhile, for NVIDIA, continues to be the runaway leader on the hardware front. So we've seen recently about the AMD is planning to keep pushing forward, in which a recent Chinese model of an AMD has been reportedly built to run specifically without NVIDIA's GPU. So yes, so here now is the schedule to begin. So it will be on Wednesday, September 17. So they will be announcing, I think, for the deal, they'll be announced by Windows Central. So we're going to expect that soon. So yes, that's for Windows Central. So what do you think, Asparagus?
Oh, I don't know. I really wonder what are they going to have for a large AI deal. I don't know if it's going to improve the government projects or maybe for some servers. I don't know, but that's my guess. That's my guess, Dream Car.
I would expect, since it's infrastructure for some sort of a building, I think.
That's interesting. All right, are you ready for this, Dream Car? That
All
is
right.
what we will be talking about.
Right.
Here we
Here
go
now.
again.
All right,
Left
here
and
now.
right.
Here now, of course, remember that the first hot topic that we have shoot before from Google, and for the second time we have from Perplexity, as Encyclopedia Britannica and sued their company for copying their definition. For one big company, two more companies joins the race, and they sued three at each other. Wow. And according here to Perplexity, two in a row, boys. Two in a row, guys, two in a row. We got another lawsuit.
And what's coming from the lawsuit? Britannica and Merriam-Webster. Well, what do they have now? On last September 10, Britannica that owns Merriam-Webster, and according here, that the answer engines scrape their websites, steal their internet traffic, and plagiarize their copyrighted material. And in which Britannica also registered trademark infringement when, of course, Perplexity, in which attaches the two companies' names to hallucinated or incomplete. What they're trying to do is they just mark their definitions without thinking that it was from Merriam-Webster and just put Perplexity in it. Wow. The word plagiarize is illustrate the point of the lawsuit. So they include back-to-back screenshots of those Perplexity's results is identical to Merriam-Webster. And itself, as a Google search competitor, hey, Asparagus, have you ever heard of the bullshit machine?
My God, this is so funny that they actually called them bullshit. Wow. Holy shit. Wow. They're being called a bullshit machine for not having a proper citations.
They confirmed that the Perplexity is just a competitor to Google. They call it themselves as a bullshit machine because they steal and recreate original content proper citation. Then they're also accused of stat crawling websites with crawler blockers, which is used by AI companies as well. And it was backed by investors like remember this one? Jeff Bezos. Has touched with other Forbes, New York Times, and even BBC as well. But wait, as long as they have known, Perplexity was also sued last year. By whom? The News Corporation, former affiliate of 20th Century Fox, and Wall Street Journal and the New York Post. We're getting 3 in a row, guys. We're getting 3 in a row. Some media companies joined Perplexity's ad revenue sharing program, which includes Time Magazine and Los Angeles Times, other popular encyclopedia, World History, and also joins Perplexity's publisher program. And on September 8th, they included an AI chatbot to sift through the encyclopedia database of sources and academic articles. Here now is the lawsuit. Yep. Britannica, Merriam-Webster, and their so-called plaintiffs, and Perplexity AI Inc. And yes, how many pages is up? 55 pages. One word. Bullshit machine. That's all. How about you, asparagus? How about you, asparagus?
Funny how you call it bullshit machine.
Best moment in Asphere's Cafe of the year. Not gonna lie.
Oh man. Okay, this is interesting. This is Perplexity's answer to the question, how does Merriam-Webster define plagiarize? And yeah, you can already tell it's definitely a copy. Can you tell the difference? Look at this.
Yep. Matching set. It's a matching set.
Yeah, there's the evidence right here, ladies and gents. Oh, another one. Brianca's original copyrighted work.
There's one called
there's their indication with the blue box, which is where Perplexity omitted it right there. But it's not enough. This is what you happens when you ask Perplexity to say, please provide me with Brianca's article on quantum physics. This is their answer. And yeah, you can tell right here the exact passages. Right there, guys. Right there. Blue
All right.
box. No, they omitted it. Oh, another one. Perplexity provides a user with an identical list copied from Briannica's article. Oh boy.
Oh, that's coming
See
from
this?
Britannica.
And the table of contents of the original article right here. See? You can tell it's very similar. Can you tell? Can you tell? Right here, right? Right?
Yeah, but
Right?
if you blame that one as a bullshit machine, is very, very identical.
Yeah, that is the lawsuit page we just read. No wonder why they have been called a bullshit machine, and then you called him, not him, you called that company Reset Machine. Let's read this one here. Oh my goodness. Great
Great article.
article.
Great bot.
I am sorry, but plagiarizing the word plagiarize made me laugh. But yeah, ladies and gents, that was Perplexity, an AI company, getting sued by these dictionaries, these dictionary companies. I wonder how are they going to settle this, right? I wonder how. Oh boy. It's not looking good for Perplexity if they keep it up. They have to do something. Am I right?
That's a oof from the oof and bullshit machine from Perplexity.
That's what happens, guys. This is what happens when they're getting sued from left and right, left and right. They're getting sued day by day. It was first, like, Perplexity first got sued for copying definition, and now today, their Google got sued over AI overviews, left and right, ladies and gents, left and right. Oh boy. Back to back. Back to back. Okay, let's move on to the next one now. And well, it looks like they are claiming that they unveiled a brain-like AI model, and that is Spiking Brain 1.0, which is up to 100 times faster, allegedly, according to Chinese scientists. So this is coming from Windows Central. Chinese scientists are now making a big claim to have made one of their own. As reported by The Independent, Spiking Brain 1.0 is a new large language model, which is shortened for the term as LLM out of China, which ordinarily might not be so exciting. But this isn't supposed to be any normal LLM. Spiking Brain 1.0 is reported to be as much as 100 times faster than current models such as those behind ChatGPT and Copilot. All down to the way the model operates, which is something completely new. It's being touted as the first, quote, brain-like, end quote, LLM, but what does that exactly mean? Well, first, let's have a little background on how the current crop of LLMs work. So, the credits. So the screenshot is courtesy of Windows Central for the screenshot. This is how Spiking Brain 1.0 works right here. This is the screenshot you are seeing here, and essentially the current crop of LLMs look at all of the words in a sentence at once. They're looking for patterns, relationships between words, whatever their position in the sentence. It uses a method known as attention. Well, let's take a sentence such as this. The baseball player swung the bat and hit a home run. You, as a human, read that sentence and instantly know what it means because your brain immediately associates baseball with the words that come after it. But to a large language model, the word bat on its own could be both a baseball bat or the animal. Without examining the rest of the sentence, it wouldn't be able to make that differentiation. Attention in the large language model will look at the whole sentence and then map out the relationships between the words to understand it. It will identify the other terms such as swung and baseball player to identify the correct definition and make better predictions. This connects with the training data for the large language model where it will have learned that baseball and bat often go together. Examining whole sentence at once takes resources though, and the larger the input, the more resources needed to understand it. This, in part, is why current LLMs generally need massive amounts of computing power. Every word is compared to every other word and it consumes a lot of resources. Spiking Brain 1.0 claims to mimic the human brain's approach, focusing only on nearby words, similar to how we would approach a sentence context. A brain fires and the nerve cells it needs to, it doesn't run at full power all of the time. The net result is a more efficient process with its creator claiming between 25 times and 100 times performance gains over current LLMs. Compared to something such as ChatGPT, this model is supposed to selectively respond to inputs, reducing its resource requirements to operate. As written in the research paper, quote, this enables continual pre-training with less than 2% of the data while achieving performance comparable to mainstream open source models, end quote. Perhaps what is interesting is that the model has been built not to rely on GPU compute from NVIDIA hardware. It has been tested on a locally produced chip from a Chinese company, MetaX. There is, of course, too much to be considered, but on paper at least, Spiking Brain 1.0 could be a logical next evolution of LLMs. Much has been made of the impact AI will have on the environment, with vast energy requirements and equally vast requirements to cool these massive data centers. It's bad enough running large language models in Olama at home with an RTX 5090. Well, if we have Spiking Brain 1.0 in a public rollout, and if the results turn out to be true, will you be shocked if you ask the chatbot using Spiking Brain 1.0? I am pretty sure you guys are going to be surprised compared to how ChatGPT and Copilot are processing today. Will you be shocked when Spiking Brain 1.0 becomes a reality? As Chinese scientists claim that it is the fastest compared to ChatGPT and Copilot. What do you guys say about this?
I would say it might depend, but as long as Chinese and engineering say let's just put something into the test for this one.
All right. Well, we have one more before we have a break. That is Windows 11 soon to add internet speed tests directly from the taskbar. Coming soon, guys, coming soon. So Microsoft is working on a new feature for Windows 11 that will allow users to run a network speed test directly from the taskbar system tray. No third-party apps or websites required. This was first spotted by my fellow friend, Phantom of Earth. Yes, I'm still friends with him on Discord. And it is hidden in the latest Windows 11 preview builds. So far, the implementation exists as a new context menu option when right-clicking the network icon in the system tray. Currently, when you right-click the network icon, you get to diagnose the network problems, or you can go directly to network and internet settings where you can connect to the Wi-Fi or change DNS settings or whatever you wanted to do with the network settings. Well, again, that is soon to be changed because when the feature rolls out in the new future, you will be able to perform a speed test directly by right-clicking the context menu and click Perform a Speed Test. Well, how does it look like? Well, this is how it looks like when you right-click the network icon and you get Perform Speed Tests. So again, it is currently hidden in the latest Windows 11 preview builds that are available in the Insider Dev and Beta channels. It will likely be a few more months before said feature begins rolling out generally to all users. So that means it's not going to be a hassle anymore for you guys to head over to, like, say, speedtest.net, which is owned by Okla, or type in internet speed test on your Google search results. That will not be a much hassle anymore soon. So how that works? Well, when you right click the network icon, and if you click perform speed test, it will open Bing speed test, and then I don't know if it is going to automatically run speed test, but I'm pretty sure if Microsoft can figure that out, they will implement a feature where it will automatically run a speed test. But for now, if Microsoft hasn't implemented that yet, you will have to click run speed test. Well, yeah. So having this speed test option that will directly open a web browser and run a speed test, I have to say this is going to be very useful feature, and to non-tech enthusiasts who don't have to go to speedtest.net or whatever their preferred speed test website they have to go. So yeah, this is a pretty neat change I'm seeing this, but again, this is currently not a thing. We will have to wait until next year or whenever Microsoft announces it officially. So Dreamcar and everyone else, what do you say about this?
Interesting for Windows 11, but let's just say that it's a very interesting feature.
Alright, thank you very much, Dreamcar. It is now 7 p.m. as Asphere's Cafe when we return with more tech headlines after the break. Stay along with us.
This program is brought to you by Dell Sound, Asphere's Aircon, Dreamcars Pizza, Kapinoy Coffee, Melody Mart, and Sheraton St. Plus. And for the third time, 7-Eleven!
This program was brought to you by Dell Sound, dedicated in providing the best karaoke players in the Philippines and catering to the Filipinos' love for music. Dell Sound, sing with confidence. Asphere's Aircon, tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus. Dream Cars Pizza, we make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you. Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FVS Manufacturing Corporation. Sheraton St. Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP. Celebrating 10 years together since 2015. And Melody Mart. Your everyday vibe for convenience.
Trust. It's a bond that is nurtured for years, from generation to generation. At Asphere, our greatest accomplishment is earning the trust of millions of satisfied users in the Philippines alone, making life cool and comfortable for over 100 years now.
Street side make it look easy.
Asphere, the air conditioning expert. Tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
Asphere's Aircon, tried, tested, trusted by an asparagus.
One time, there's a confrontation about sushi and pizza, but then there was a solution.
Bro, I said let's get sushi.
No way. Pizza beats raw fish every time.
Why not both? Gooey cheese, spicy mayo, seaweed, salmon. Introducing Sushi Baked Pizza.
Whoa.
Creamy, savory, sushi-inspired toppings baked on a perfect crust. Sushi Baked Pizza. 9-inch at 250, 11-inch at 450. Only at Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way.
You paid this time.
No way. You wanted sushi.
Call 141-9191 for deliveries.
Dream Cars Pizza. We make pizza the Dream Cars way. Call 141-9191 for deliveries. Also available, Dream Cars Frozen Pizza in supermarkets near you.
Dream Car Karaoke po, tuwing pagising mo sa umaga, kailangan mo ng kapeng gigisingin ka sa tapang at sarap.
Tikman ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee.
Tama-tama lang ang tapang at sarap.
Tikman na ang lasa ng bayan sa bagong Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee.
Masarap na coffee. If it's coffee, it's Pinoy coffee.
Also available, Kapinoy Coffee 3-in-1 and Pure Creme. Bili na sa inyong mga suking tindahan.
Kapinoy Coffee. If it's coffee, it's Kapinoy Coffee from FES Manufacturing Corporation.
And now, here's Gab Ansaldo to share some big news for you. Take it away, Gab.
Prisma SD, sleek and modern system, high-quality multimedia console, over 45,000 songs to choose from. It has everything. You can have your TV and convert it into a smart TV. Additionally, you can connect it to a keypad as well. Prisma SD is my go-to preference than any other brands elsewhere.
And that's why Gab Ansaldo chooses Shanatron Sit Plus. We reimagine karaoke for 10 years, together since 2015.
Shanatron Sin Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XTSP. Celebrating 10 years. Together since 2015.
New, ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart. Ang sarap ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Subukan niyo na ang Melody Mart Onigiris. Maraming feelings na pwedeng pagpilian. May classics, locals, at premium feelings na suwag magpapasaya ng samyo.
Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart. Overload onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Biking, meron rin tayong Overload Onigiris na mas pinalaki, mas maraming feelings.
Price starts at 55 pesos. Bumili na ng onigiri sa Melody Mart.
Melody Mart Onigiris. Price starts at 55 pesos. Available in Melody Mart outlets nationwide.
Melody Mart, your everyday vibe for convenience.
Ngayong tag-ulan, siguraduhin mong protektado ang iyong tahanan mula sa tagas. Gamitin ang Minto Typhoon Resistant Sealant. Subok sa tibay, siguradong kapit kahit sa pinakamalalakas na ulan. Para sa bubong, bintana, pader at kahit saan man may tagas, Minto ang sagot. Minto Sealants, tunay na tatagal mula sa Shooter.
Dito na tayo sa Jore, kung saan lahat ay okay. Sa Jore, lahat ito ay super mura, lahat pang mapaganda dito sa Jore. Napatunayan na ng bayan, wala nang ang iba. Quality shopping ang aming dala. Mapapa-Jore talaga kayo, ang supermarket namin ay Jore.
Jore Supermarket, ang budget-friendly supermarket ng Pilipinas. Now in 6,900 locations around the Philippines and Southeast Asia.
Tumigas ba ang junjun mo? PA Condoms, di agad makakalabas sa puting ahas pag naka-PA Condoms ka. Tama, lagyan mo niyan si Junjun ng kapote pa di lalaki ang tiyan ng partner mo. Mabibili ninyo ang kapote pa kay Junjun sa Jore Supermarket at sa mga suki ninyong tindahan at mall malapit sa inyong lugar. Nako, 20 pesos lang yan. Pili na!
PA Condoms, hindi makakalabas ang puting ahas. PA Condoms, mabibili sa Jore Supermarket at sa mga suking tindahan at mall malapit sa inyong lugar.
It's morning sunrise. It's time to buy another bread. Guy's original pan and thigh, made from real wheat flour, sugar, milk, butter, salt, all, and yeast for better taste and better smooth, fluffy, and extra soft. Price only at 20 pesos for 10 pan dental and 40 pesos for 20 pan dental. Available on Guy's Bake Shop and other bakery stores nationwide.
Nasaan si Tiang?
Dito na po, direct.
Okay, standby. Live sound, take one.
Vita-Keratin. May vitamins na, may keratin pa. For only 670 pesos.
Take two.
Vita-Keratin. May vitamins na, may keratin pa. For only 670 pesos.
Take three.
Vita-Keratin. May vitamins na, may keratin pa. For only 670 pesos. Teka, 670 lang? Eh di take 50 sachets of Vita-Keratin na.
Vita-Keratin. With regular use, gandang salon-lasting hair for only 670 SRP.
Welcome to Asphere Cafe.
And we are back with Asphere's Cafe. It is now 7:19 p.m. and now it's time for weekly poll results. Dream car, what are the results?
For the first one, for the FE or the competition, and it's not going well. According here, they have been criticized for the price. And holy smokes, the majority no for the better phones in this price range. Starting with the S374, 11.9, maybe 369, 11.7. No for the Galaxy S Model 586 at 18.6. But majority is just a no for better phones in this price range for 1569, 49.7, and none of the above to 56 at 5.2. Well, so what do you think? Because here at least 25 FE would be the better phones in this price range. So will you buy? Sadly no for this one. So what do you think, Asparagus, on the price range? But boy oh boy, majority.
Pretty disappointing, to be honest. Pretty disappointing that Samsung hasn't delivered better expectations what fans have been wanting. And yeah, what is Samsung thinking at this time?
Yeah, so nothing much to say more about Mustang or Samsung, but now weekly poll for this time we have the iPhone 17. Now let's see what Apple is doing right now. If you skip their announcement on Tuesday, there's a summary for Marina, but here now they call it the Air. Yep, the Air. They have the Apple Intelligence ProMotion, center stage front camera with faster wired charging, all-day battery life, A19 is also included here. Ceramic Shield 2 to 56 gigs of sharing storage, 30% recycled content. Then we have a 6.3-inch display with action button, 2x optical quality telephoto, camera control included there at the top. Then 48 megapixel of dual fusion camera system and 3000 nits bit brightness. So they have included there the A19 chip with a performance with a base storage of now 256 gigs of storage. Pixel 10 Pro and S25 will still start at 128. For the ultra-wide camera, it's upgraded to 48 megapixel. The selfie camera of included here as new sensor and OIS. And let's see what is inside. So let's start with the iPhone 17. Here are your choices. I want one. I'll get the iPhone 17 Pro instead. Or stay with the iPhone 16 instead. I'll get the iPhone Air instead. I am not leaving Android. What is this even a thing? I am not leaving Android. Hey, you know what? Gab, if you're reading this, wise words for you. I am not leaving Android. None of the above. Okay. Aside from the 17, here's the Pro and Pro Max series. Vapor Chamber, A19 Pro, 14 megapixel Pro Fusion camera system, Ceramic Shield 2 front, center stage front camera, 6.9 and 6.3 inch screen. The best quality life ever. Wow, that's a feature, of course. 8 Pro lenses in your pocket. Apple Intelligence, 3 stunning finishes. ProRes RAW and Genlock with 4 and 8 times Fusion telephoto and Vapor Chamber. So what do they have here for the Pro? Same here, but I want one. No, not its price. But this time I'll get the vanilla iPhone 17 instead. I'll get the bigger iPhone 17 Pro Max instead, and Air, and same as before. But I am not leaving Android. And same here with the iPhone 17 Pro Max as well. Now here's the main event. iPhone Air. No, not the iPhone 17 Air. And this would be replacement to iPhone Plus. So, well, here are the features they have here. A19 Pro, 4 beautiful colors, 48 megapixel battery, 48 megapixel vision camera system, 2 times telephoto, ceramic shield 2 front, and ceramic shield back, 4 times more resistant to cracks, and better stress resistance up to 3 times. We also have Apple Intelligence, 80% recycled titanium, Pro motion up to 120 Hz. We also have N1 and C1X chips, 6.5 Super Retina XDR display, and all the battery life. So, yes. The question is, here are your choices. I want one, no another is price. I'll get the vanilla iPhone 17 instead. 17 Pro, 17 Pro Max. Still the same three, and I will still not leaving Apple. So the choices will be sent to you here on our cafe and to our on M and sa mga ka-GZ Universe and our viewers as well. And now, for more updates, Asparagus, back to you.
Thank you very much, Dreamcar. And now, let's talk about the smartphone production statistics. According to Trend 4, Samsung and Apple production went down in second quarter, while Oppo, Transsion, which consists of Tecno, Infinix, Itel, and Vivo rise. So, palm up inventory had suppressed smartphone production to an extent, but now TrendForce reports that they are over the hump. Smartphone production increased to 300 million units for the second quarter of 2025. This is up 4% for first quarter and up 4.8% from second quarter last year. China ran a subsidy program for mid-range and entry-level devices, which helped clear out inventories. This program is also credited with boosting the production numbers for local smartphone brands. The top 2 spots on the global market are still occupied by companies outside of China, though Samsung remains first place with 58 million units produced in the quarter, which is a 5% decrease from first quarter this year, a natural slowdown after the initial uptick caused by the launch of new flagships. Apple is in a similar boat. It produced 46 million iPhones, down 9% from the previous quarter. Interestingly, production is up 4% compared to second quarter last year, and TrendForce credits strong demand for the iPhone 60e with that. Also, Apple did deep price cuts in China this May, which paired with local subsidies to help boost sales. Next up is Xiaomi in turn, with its include Redmi and Poco branded models. The company made 42 million units and benefited from China's subsidies, as well as expansion in South America and Africa. Oppo, combined with OnePlus and Realme, produced 37 million units, an impressive 35% rebound after a weak first quarter. Then, there's Transsion, prepare for this Dreamcar, Tecno, Infinix, Itel, which also bounced back from the weak start of the year, going up 33% quarter on quarter to 27 million units. And finally, Vivo, including IQO, increased production by 8% to a total of 26 million units. In total, the top 6 smartphone makers accounted for 80% of the market in second quarter of 2025. And here is the image statistics you can see for yourself. Right here. So, what do you guys think about the smartphone production, and how are the smartphone brands doing so far? What are your thoughts?
Samsung is still pretty going well here, but for Infinix, I am watching you, Transsion. Don't make the same mistake last time.
I mean, Transsion makes cheap phones, and obviously it's gonna break after a year. That's how they're doing to keep the cost down, right, Dreamcar?
Yeah, I don't want to talk more about now, but yes. So, yeah, oof. All right, so
and yep, that's all for what's happening in the smartphone. And now,
here's
today's question of the day, Dreamcar,
and question of the night. Tonight's question: do you think Smart or Globe will roll out their 5G standalone fully before the next year? So in which 2026? That's our question of the night. Asparagus.
Well, if you don't know, Smart first rolled out 5G standalone in Iloilo City. So if you have 5G standalone, that means you get to have a full 5G, not a hybrid with 4G. And it's going to be a huge boost compared to 4G, obviously, but that's 5G standalone. That is not going to rely on 4G. So, yeah, that's the question. What do you think Smart and Globe will roll out 5G standalone before next year, that is 2026? Let us know, because we want to hear your thoughts. If the telecommunication companies will be rolling out 5G standalone just in time before 2026 kicks in. What do you think? Is it gonna happen? Once again, let us know. Exactly 7:30. Any last words? A dream car.
Nothing much more, but sa ating mga friends natin sa Iloilo, prepare to get no jeepneys because LTFRB is getting a strike right now. Oh no, tomorrow supposedly they will have a strike. So if you want,
I see. All right.
When it comes to protest,
well, that's it.
It's a big disappointment.
Well, that's it for Asphere's Cafe tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by to our cafe. We will return same time, same place tomorrow. And yes, we are live streaming once again on TG1 Entertainment's YouTube channel, aside from ASP Media's YouTube channel. So if you want to watch on your designated channel, you are free to do so. You can join TG1 Entertainment side or ASP Media side on live streaming. And you can also find us on 99.5 Cool FM and also on Twitch as well. So yeah, that is it. This has been Asphere's Cafe. I am Cairo.
And I'm Dreamcar. The cafe is now closed.
We will see you tomorrow, of course. And yeah, I guess I'm having a problem with the TOC right now. I'm trying to end the show right here. Did the TOC crash?
Oof.
Well, no, apparently not. Maybe my Rust is acting up. Okay, my time is up. Goodbye.